Good morning everyone, Lonsay Mechanist here, bringing you another World of Warships Legends video. If you caught the video I uploaded this morning with the semi-aggressive Vesser, then you'll notice I also completed I basically completed the quest line to get the free Tier 2 premium destroyer, the Tachibana. It's a Japanese premium Tier 2 destroyer. It's free from the PlayStation or Xbox store. As you can see, she's a little bit of an old-fashioned ship. Let's see. All right. Don't have I don't have a commander assigned to her. Don't have any upgrades at her. Let's just see what she's got stocked, shall we? Right out of the gate. Okay, she's got one upgrade slot for either steering or propulsion mod. Gonna decide on what to do later. Let's see, she's got the high explosive shells, armor piercing shells, plus torpedoes, damage control, smoke, and engine boost. 5 slots for boosters, a slot for a flag, and a premium Type 9 camouflage, which the premium Type 9 automatically reduces detectability by 4.5% and increases the incoming fire dispersion by 4.5%, meaning you are stealthier and the enemy has a harder time hitting you. Okay, so her stats at base survivability is low at 8. Tier 2, what do you expect? Hit points 7,000. Well, actually, this is kind of low even for Tier 2. Artillery, she's got 5 single mount 76mm cannons. 76mm cannons. These are the same caliber of cannons that were used on American Sherman tanks in the Second World War. So, yeah. Tiny guns. Let's see, range is 8.4 kilometers, reload time is 5 seconds, turn time is 16.4 seconds, max HE damage is 1300 with a 6% chance of starting fires, maximum AP damage is 1000, so, well, that's a first. For the first time, I am actually seeing armor piercing that does less damage than the high explosive rounds. Normally, the armor piercing rounds do more damage than the high explosives. I guess there's a first time for everything. Okay, her torpedoes are barely any better. She's got 2 twin launchers, and these aren't even the 610 millimeters that the Japanese are famous for. These are 457 millimeter torpedoes. They have a very quick reload time, 22 seconds. Turn time is 7.2 seconds. They do a maximum damage of 6,133. They are detectable 0.7 kilometers away from target. Their range is 5 kilometers and the speed is 44. So these are what is termed suicide torps because, well, by the time you're getting range to fire them, you are detected, and they are most likely, the player is most likely swiveling his guns to try and take you out before you launch your torps. And the speed is 44 knots. Considering most torpedoes have a speed in the 50 knot to almost 60 knot range, yeah, these are slow. These are, I think, the only aircraft torpedoes that are slower are the British aerial torpedoes. Yeah. Maneuverability, of course, with a destroyer, it's good, 66. Actually, as compared to other destroyers, it's not that great. Maximum speed is 30 knots, so other destroyers, even some cruisers, will be able to outrun you. Turning radius is 450 meters. Rudder shift time is 1.9 seconds, so quick rudder. Concealment is, of course, for a destroyer, perfect, 100. But as you can see, base detectability is 5 kilometers. Torpedo range is 5 kilometers. Aha. Yeah, see what I mean? After firing your main gun, this is 8.4 kilometers. If you're on fire, this is 7 kilometers. Detectability by air is default 2.6 kilometers. Main gun brings this up to 4.1 kilometers, and on fire is 5.6. Guaranteed detectability is 2 kilometers, and detectability while firing in smoke is actually lower at 1.9 kilometers. And you'll notice, again, she does not have an anti-air section, which means she is not going to survive a carrier match, provided the carrier knows what he's doing. If the carrier spots the Tachibana for other ships to take care of, or you could even take care of the Tachibana yourself if you're a carrier player, because this thing has got no sorts of defense whatsoever. Naturally, as a destroyer, she has no armor. I'm sorry. 6 millimeters armor thickness on the bottom, the keel, the fore end plating, and the fore end deck, the bulkhead, the athwart ship, the aft bottom, the keel 6, aft end plating 6, deck 6. So 6 millimeters armor thickness all the way around. Superstructure, again, 6 millimeters thickness, side plating and top plating. Her cannons, you'll notice she's got 2 on the aft here. She's got 2 amidship. These are wing guns. They're basically on the outside of the center line. And you got 1 on the fore. That means you've got 5 guns altogether, but at any one time you can fire 4 in a broadside. And as you can see with the torpedo launchers, there's 1 right behind the forward bridge, and there's 1 right behind the aft tower, or aft mast, right before the aft mast. Okay, let's go to her overview, and yep, I was right. She's an old girl. She's a venerable old lady. Let's see. Hidden, so good concealment. Stealthy, good torpedo concealment. Modest guns. The ship is armed with low caliber main battery guns. A small and relatively fast destroyer for her size, Tachibana boasted a sufficiently powerful torpedo armament. Not in this game. The ship's artillery comprised of several rapid-fire small caliber guns. So really it's more like quantity over quality in a way. Or would it be rate of fire over weight of fire? Or something like that? Anyway, entered service 1912 with the Imperial Japanese Navy. There were 2 ships in the series. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's assign a commander to her. I'm going to go ahead and use RAIZO Tanaka. He's my max level Japanese commander. Naturally, because he's highly trained, he cannot use all of his skills, but the ones he can use are the ones that I pretty much use anyway. Subsurface Venture, Look at Me Now, Perceptive. And his legendary skill, Give Me Speed. The only skill he cannot use is Smoke on the Water. Now, let's take a look at RAIZO Tanaka right quick. He is the Japanese torpedo boat commander. His skill is Hull Crusher. This boosts the damage done against, this boosts torpedo damage against enemy ships. Right now he's at rank 15, legend 1, so his torpedo damage is increased by 4.25%. Instead of if he was full legendary, he'd be at 5%. Subsurface venture. Torpedo speed is increased by 4 knots. Reload time reduced by 12%. Main battery reload time increased by 10%. This is a fully upgraded skill. Next is Look at Me Now. This increases your detectability. Excuse me again. Basically, it makes you more stealthy. This skill is, well, for the rest of the skills are about 75% mastered. The next skill is one that I really usually run on any destroyer I've got. It's perceptive. Basically, let's see. Basically, incoming damage is reduced by about 4%, torpedo detectability range is increased by 4%, and it shows the direction of the closest enemy ship. If you're in a match and all that's left is the enemy destroyer can run and hide anywhere. That's the point of perceptive. It allows you to, it basically shows a halo over the direction of the nearest ship and allows you to take off in pursuit and possibly point out where they're hiding. The next skill is one that is actually is turned off for tier 2 ships, but it is Smoke on the Water. It boosts the smoke screen dispersion time and the deployment time by 6%. And his legendary skill is Give Me Speed. Engine boost cooldown time is reduced by 5%. Engine boost duration is increased by 5%, and you get an extra engine boost charge. Special effect: maximum destroyer speed plus 10%, active when an enemy ship is within 3 kilometers range of you. That means plus 10%. The Tachibana has a top speed of 30 knots. You will be going 33 knots if an enemy ship is within 3 kilometers of you. So yeah, a ship that's within 3 kilometers of you in the Tachibana, it's gonna be able to keep pace with you. So you're gonna be running 33 knots till the cows come home, but you ain't gonna be able to get away. His inspirations, I've got Reginald Tyrwhitt. He's a British commander. He reduces the torpedo launcher reload time by 1.5%. and also makes sure that your steering gear can't be impaired, reduces the chance of it being damaged by 15%. I've also got Deng Shichang, a Pan-Asian commander. He reduces the detectability and increases torpedo damage, both of these by 0.9%. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the upgrades. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and do steering gears. Alright. Let's put a flag on here. Go ahead and put the Moon Festival flag, since we completed the Moon Festival mission also. Let's see. Go ahead and put some boosters on here. And I am going to take her out for her first run. Here we go. And yes, this is standard player versus player. Basically just gonna see what she can do. You know, I actually didn't look at her stats now that I put the commander and whatnot on there, but we can do that once we get back from the mission, depending on how well it goes. Okay, the map is Ring. Capture the base. Excuse me a second. a sip of my drink. Okay. So right off the bat, we're obviously in a Tier 2, Tier 3 match. Let's see. I don't recognize anybody in here. But let's see. Carriers of the Langley and the Hosho. We got 2 battleships on each side. Kaiser, Wyoming, Kaiser, Alighieri. 2 cruisers on each side. Colberg, St. Louis, Bogatyr. And 4 destroyers on each side. I am the Tachibana. We got the Ensign Gabold, the East Lazov, the Clemson. They got the V-25, the Campbellton, the Isokaze, and the Clemson. Alright.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Alright, so. Let's have a look. Okay, torpedoes, still 5 kilometers out, main battery 8.4. Kaiser in Wyoming, German and American battleships. They've got some, well, they've got some torpedo reduction on the armor. Got the Isokaze and the Campbellton over here. And the Clemson. Shit, we got a target-rich environment. I don't know which way to turn. Well, the majority of our fleet looks to be going that way. So, I'm gonna go this way. East Lazov takes out the St. Louis, First Blood. Bogatyr takes out the Campbellton. And Isokaze takes out the Gabold. Okay. Go ahead and hit the engine boost on. Try to get some speed going. Yeah, this thing, 30 knots, 33 knots. Kaiser just took out the St. Louis with close quarters. Got him.
Engine boost 解除.
Let's see. What's the speed on... Yeah, wow. Okay, so the reload speed really does kick in, doesn't it? Let's see. Enemy carrier is the host show. And he's going after the battleship. Remember what I said about this thing not being able to handle not being able to handle carrier match? That's the third. Son of a gun. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any sort of delusions about going after the carrier here. Because I only got 1,200 health left. Three, two, one. That's game. And I got the solo cap for the base. Holy shit. All right. Let's see. When a battle, premium supplies, tier 2. Got a promotion order out of it. 15,618 damage, 29 target hits, 3 torpedo hits, 2 incapacitated, 3 sunk, 1 fire, 3 flood, 1 capture, solo cap. Let's see. Credits, it says we got 99,000. I'll look in the economy in a minute. Basically 4,000 experience, 609 global, 6,022 commander. Top of the leaderboard. Didn't get any medals, but still, that was pretty impressive, though. Let's see. It was the V-25 I sunk, and the Clemson. Let's see, the Clemson. Gonna give him a like if I can. Nope, can't do it. And let's see, the V-25, the Clemson, and the Isokaze. Can't follow him either. Oh well. I guess they don't want to be friends. Alrighty, so the economy, 91,000. That is actually very good. That is actually very, very good. Almost 100K for a tier 2 match. Who'd have thunk it? Alrighty, so let's head on back to port. Let's take a look now. Let's see. So, let's see. Artillery. Torpedoes. Okay, so the range didn't get increased, but the speed let's see, or no, the speed was 48 knots already. Okay. Reload time dropped to 19 seconds. That is a damn good reload time. Damage increased, I think, as well. Rudder shift time, really not that effective, but the max speed is up to 30, almost 31 knots. So, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little match with the Tachibana. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you think about her. Hit that if you liked the video. Hit that like button. Hit the red subscribe button as well for more content. Let me know what you think. I'll see if I can't get it on here. Let me know what you want to see. This is Lance Mechanist signing off again.